more and more pre-prepped. That's hard to say. Okay. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I have a pretty quick Sam's Club haul for you guys. So Adam and I just ran to Sam's Club. We needed a few things, mostly like the produce items that we always get, so I'll go through those first quickly. And then we actually got a lot of new stuff that I'm excited about. So if you enjoy this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm here with Adam, and we're just gonna go ahead and go through this. First things first, going through produce, always the boring part, but it's just always the same stuff that we get because it's what works for us. So as always, I got some grapes. We were debating between the green and the red grapes, but these ones just looked better. That's pretty much how we decide which kind we're gonna get. So these are a good 0-point sweet option. I have been on a snack plate kick, kind of like charcuterie board in general. I feel like that type of stuff, I just keep seeing pictures of them and stuff, and it just makes me want to eat grapes and cheese and crackers and all that stuff. That's why I got some good fresh grapes, because I think I'm going to be making a snack plate for lunch today actually. I got some bell peppers, so I got 2 packs because I use pretty much a whole pack almost when I make a veggie mix, and then I always need more for other recipes, whether it's like a pasta or pizza or something like that. I love buying the bags of bell peppers like this. I love that it comes with all 3 colors, and it's just a good 0-point option that I can add to pretty much any meal. I feel like peppers go in anything. If I'm making a meal and I don't have vegetables, that's usually one of my go-tos, to just pop one of those in the meal or whatever. So anyway, got some peppers. Those are 0 points. I got my Honeycrisp apples like always, so they just have the bag like this. I have one of these every single day after dinner, and that's just been my routine. Honeycrisp is my favorite. They didn't even have that many types this time, it seemed like, but they had a lot of Honeycrisp, so I was happy about that. Then I got some Canadian bacon, which I'll show, but because I got that, I actually went back and grabbed some pineapple because the pack of Canadian bacon is so big, and I was gonna use it for breakfast sandwiches, but we won't use it all for that. We will also use it for Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza bakes. So that's why I went back and grabbed this. It's just regular, already cut pineapple. It's so good, and actually all of the other ones looked really light in color, and this one looked really yellow, which means it's gonna be super juicy. So 0 points, a really good sweet option. And honestly, this is something else that I'll have with my snack plate. When I have some grapes, I'll add some pineapple. So we will definitely go through that. We usually go through that container of pineapple pretty quickly. Okay, this was the first time I saw this. It seems like there are more and more prepped meals that they are making at Sam's Club, and it's more and more like Costco every time we go there, I swear, even with the setup that they're doing. But they had some different meat options and stuff this time. So they have these Italian style herb grilled chicken breast. And I did look at the label. It says that there is canola oil. That's like the last ingredient. So I'm sure there's a little oil, but I'm probably not going to track these because they are just chicken breast. They do scan as 4 points, but I think that's because it doesn't take into consideration that they're chicken breast. One of them is 210 calories, 8 grams of fat, and 32 grams of protein. So there's 5 pieces in here. And honestly, I just want to try these compared to the Members Mark ones that are in a vacuum sealed bag that they sell. I'm wondering if these will taste more fresh, and I just kind of want to compare the two. So this is something really nice to just have ready in the fridge. Honestly, I could grill them myself and have them ready. I need to do that, but I'm not always consistent with that. So when I have this option there, I have no excuses but to make a meal that's like higher in protein and more filling. So I got these to try out. They scan as 4, like I said, but I'll probably not track them. Okay, then I got this seasoning. So this is the Weber garlic Parmesan seasoning. This is just one of my most used seasoning blends out of all of the ones that I use. I use this so much. I love to use it on veggie mix. I love to use it in pasta when I'm making any type of like pizza or pasta sauce. It just adds a really good slight Parmesan flavor with a good amount of garlic, and I use it all the time. I use it on potatoes. I use it in burgers. I use it on everything. Then Adam needed some lunch meat for his sandwiches for work, so he just always grabs the oven roasted turkey breast. I think it's the lowest point out of all the lunch meat options that they have. It's 60 calories for 3 slices, a half gram of fat. It's got 1 carb and 12 grams of protein, and he pretty much just puts it on his sprouted grain bread with some mustard and lettuce. So that's why he grabbed some of that. Then, like I mentioned, I got the Canadian bacon. So when you buy it at Sam's Club, it is a giant 2-pack. So it's nice because you could freeze this one, but I think I'm just gonna try to use it up quickly. Maybe not though, because it is only good for a month. I don't know if we'll use it that fast. So I'll probably freeze one and then use the other for breakfast sandwiches, because I'm going to be making Adam another round of those soon, and then I'm also going to use it, like I had mentioned, for some pineapple pizza bakes. And with this Canadian bacon, it's 60 calories for 3 slices and 1 point on WW. It's 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, and 10 grams of protein. So it's a good high protein option, and we don't get it all the time, so it's nice to just buy it every once in a while. I recently got it for Adam's breakfast sandwiches, and he really liked it, and it just made me think that we should get more because I could also use some, and I might make myself some breakfast sandwiches with it as well. I also like to just chop those up and add them to scrambled eggs when I'm in a hurry. Then speaking of scrambled eggs, I just got a big thing of eggs. I really like getting the pasture raised eggs now. I've mentioned it a few times on my channel, but we were both experiencing like stomach aches when we would eat the plain eggs that I would buy from Walmart, just like the regular Great Value brand. And then I started buying these pasture raised, and it made such a difference. We noticed that our stomach wasn't hurting afterwards, and then they honestly just taste better. They taste more fresh. That's just something new that we've been focusing on, and it has made a difference. I hear a lot of people say that eggs upset their stomach, and eggs are something that I love, I know Adam loves, and we like to incorporate them, especially because they're 0 points and they have high protein. And I've even been making more like hard-boiled eggs and stuff lately. So finding these has really made a difference. And this is actually really cheap at Sam's Club. This is like $4 for the 18 count of pasture raised, which when I go buy the 12 pack at like Target or Fresh Time, because sometimes I run there in the morning when I need it, it's like $6 or $7 for 12 of them. So this is a really good deal for 18 of them. It's much cheaper and we really like them. But that's just my little rant about eggs. Then another good 0 point food that I love and I eat probably the most is tuna. I didn't need cans of tuna this time, but I went through pretty much all of the pouches that I had gotten last time we went to Sam's. So this is a 10 pack of pouches, and I'll just show you what they look like. I've actually really liked buying these because there's a lot of times where I want tuna, and this sounds ridiculous, I just don't want to open the can. It's just like annoying to have to open and strain a can of tuna. And so having these as just like a really quick, convenient option, like especially when I'm working on cookies or something, I just open them at the top and strain them quickly, and then I just put the seasoning in, I put some Greek yogurt or mayo, and I mix it in the bag, and then I just put it on to whatever I'm eating with it. These are convenient. They're also really nice for Adam to bring to work. One pouch is 0 points. It's got 70 calories, a half gram of fat, and 17 grams of protein. So it helps to keep you full longer, and that's just a really convenient thing I've been buying. I like that they have both options at Sam's. They have the cans and they have the pouches in water like this. I needed some more cooking spray, so I just buy the olive oil 2-pack that they have at Sam's Club. It's just the Members Mark brand, and this is what I use anytime I make anything on the stove, honestly. So whenever I make a veggie mix, whenever I make burgers, grilled chicken, anything like that, I usually just spray some nonstick spray like this. Then we are really happy that they've had these at Sam's Club now. So these are the large La Banderita carb counter tortillas. One of these is 2 points on WW. It has 80 calories, 2 grams of fat, 23 carbs, 18 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. Usually I just have one of them for 2 points and it fits pretty much everything. Sometimes I even have more room, like I could put more on these wraps because they're really nice and large tortillas. It's a really nice option. I think they taste the most similar to regular flour tortillas out of all the different brands and types we've tried of like the low carb options, but they're also very high in fiber, which is a nice bonus. So I really like these, and I'm happy that they have the large 10 pack at Sam's Club. Okay, then we got some ground turkey. So they have the 2-pack like this, and each container has 2 pounds in it. This is the 93% lean ground turkey. It's not 0 points on WW, it's 4 for the serving, but they never have the 99% there, so this is just what I buy, and I make it work with what we have. It's 4 points for 4 ounces, which really isn't a big deal, especially because it's so high in protein, and you can make a really filling meal with it. It's 170 calories for 4 ounces, 8 grams of fat, and 22 grams of protein. I'll probably use this to make burgers. I'll probably make taco meat with it, and that's just probably what I'll do with each separate 2-pound package. It's 4 points for the serving. It's a good high protein option, and usually I just add egg, panko, and seasoning if I'm doing like burgers or meatballs, or a packet of taco seasoning if I'm doing ground taco meat. They had a cheese advent calendar that I wanted so badly, and it actually had all the nutrition on the back, but a lot of them were like 110, 120 calories for the serving, and it had like 24 pieces of cheese, and I really wanted it, but I knew that it would just be like an extra temptation and to just have like cheese like that every day. So what I got instead, I saw these, and the brand is Arla. They are Havarti and Gouda snack cheeses. So there are 12 of each type in there. So for the Havarti, they are 80 calories, they're 7 grams of fat, and they have 5 grams of protein. And then the Gouda is 70 calories, they are 6 grams of fat, and they have 5 grams of protein as well. I just thought that this would satisfy my craving. It's just an individually wrapped cheese. These are good for a few months, so I'm not gonna be forced to eat them within a month like the advent calendar said. It was much faster to expire. I just thought that this was a much better option for me. I still get the cheese that I want because like every cheese we were seeing in Sam's Club today, I was like, I just want that. And I don't know if it was because I saw the advent calendar and then that was all I could think about, but I was craving cheese so badly. And I think these will be perfect with my snack plates because like I mentioned, I keep those really low point. I'll have some grapes, some pineapple, some tuna, and then I'll probably have like a cheese square like this and some pretzel crisps or something like that. So I'm excited that I got these. Adam can take these to work, although he probably won't because of the dairy, but they'll be good for me. So 4 points for the bar. Adam needed more Crunchmasters. These are his favorite. They are the multi-grain 5-seed Crunchmaster chips. I like these as well. I just don't eat them as much as he does, but they have a bunch of seeds in them. They're super flavorful and they're really salty. They are 4 points for the serving of about 14 crackers, 130 calories, 3.5 grams of fat. They have 22 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. And see, like even looking at that right now, I just want to eat that. That is what I'm craving. So this will be good to even add to like a snack plate or something. And like I said, they're only 4 points for the serving, so they're a lower point option. They are gluten-free because they're just rice crackers, but it comes with 2 separate bags in there, so we usually just open one at a time, and they're a good snack option. Okay, this was something new. So this is a Savory Southwest Crunch thing. I don't know, mix. It says it's great on veggies, bowls, and salads, and then it's also on soup, which I think will be so good because I need to make a chicken tortilla soup soon. I really want to do that. I've been craving it, and I think that this will be the perfect topper. But all this is pepitas, crunchy corn, and tortilla chips. It says it's just a Tex-Mex topper, and they also show a burrito bowl on the back, and they show tacos. All of these things would be really good with a little crunch like this. So I was tempted, and I wanted to try it. This is 1 point for 1 tablespoon. It's got 35 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. I thought this would be good because sometimes I just want a little extra crunch on my bowls, and even just like a tablespoon or 2 of this will add that nice crunch and flavor. So I'm excited to try this out. We recently bought the big bag from Sam's Club and we went through it pretty quickly. These are the sweet potato chips. The brand is Uglies. And they're so good. They're pretty much just like a basic sweet potato chip, but they're salty. They have really good flavor. They are gluten-free, nut-free, and vegan. And they're 4 points for that serving of 1 ounce, which is about 14 chips. 160 calories for that, 11 grams of fat, 15 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 5 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. Okay, another thing that we got, so the next 3 things were all new that we haven't gotten before. This was one that we stood there and debated for a while, but we decided to get it because we actually went to Fisher Nuts the other day and we held off on getting a bunch of like high point snack mixes and trail mixes and stuff with like candy corn and everything. But we decided to cave with this one because we want to try it. So it is Sam's Club. It's the Members Mark brand. It is Girl Scout Thin Mint Trail Mix. So this one has Thin Mint Micro Mini Pretzels, Thin Mint Almonds, Roasted and Salted Almonds, Pretzel Balls, and Green Mini Cups. And honestly, the pretzels just look so good. I'm excited to try this. This will be something that we just have as a little dessert or snack option. For the quarter cup, it is 6 points on WW, so kind of similar to a normal trail mix and anything that has nuts in it usually, but still it's gonna be a higher point option because it does have 7 grams of sugar in the serving. It's got 150 calories, 9 grams of fat, 14 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. This will be just a new sweet option that we have, and I'm excited. Even if I just have like a handful at a time, I think it'll be really good. Okay, then I've had a few people actually send me this, and I'm excited to try these. So we really like the Sensible portion puffs that they have, the like barbecue, sour cream, and white cheddar, but this is their sweet pack of them. So this has apple pie puffs and cinnamon, strawberries and cream puffs, strawberry flavored, and then cocoa berry puffs and berry flavored. I'm excited. These are 70 calories for all the bags. They are 4 grams of fat. The cocoa berry is 3. They all have 8 carbs and 2 grams of sugar and less than 1 gram of protein. And when we scanned them, it came up as a bunch of them were like 2 and 3 points. So I think it just depends on the flavor, but I think they're between 2 and 3 points. We're gonna try these out. These will be nice for Adam to just bring to work when he wants like a sweet treat midday. Also same with me, I'll just have these midday or like as a dessert, but we're gonna go ahead and try them and see what we think. Okay, and then the last thing we got, another new item that we haven't seen, also Members Mark brand, but it is Dill and Cheddar Puffs. So these are just like, kind of look like they're just like Cheeto Puffs a little bit, but the flavor just sounded good. For 18 puffs, it's 160 calories, 11 grams of fat, 14 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. And it's 5 points for the serving. So it does remind me of when I used to buy like the white cheddar Cheeto Puffs and they were 5 points for the serving. And that was just always a snack that I'd have like with a sandwich or side as like a lunch. So that's probably what we'll use these for, or of course, snack mixes. I feel like this will be really, really good with some popcorn and a snack mix. So we're gonna try it first though, because we have to try at least something with all these new items today. Yeah. And I kind of want to try this the most right now. Very strong dill smell. Ooh. 5 points for the serving isn't bad. They're pretty much just like a normal cheese puff, but let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
It almost reminds me of like McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Like it tastes like a McDonald's burger, but like because of the pickle flavor.
Like Cheetos.
Those are really good. Those are like perfectly seasoned. The cheese is good. The dill is good.
Wow.
Yeah, those are going to be perfect in snack mixes. Okay, that wraps up everything we got today. Nothing too crazy, but we did get a lot of new stuff, and I'm excited to try some of these new things and keep you guys updated with them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
My mouth is watering so bad from those puffs.
Oh my gosh.